New York City. We're in the house.
Shit.
Here we come again to you
Shit.
live from New York.
Good evening, folks.
This is Mike and Mike in the house.
Moving forward.
Yeah.
Moving forward.
Sponsored by.
Shit.
Me not have that.
Me not have that.
Authentic
was.
Jamaican cuisine.
I was.
Me not have that.
We don't have that.
You want beef patty? Me not have that.
We don't have that.
You want oxtail, peas, and rice? Me not have that.
Coming to a corner near you.
You want porridge with almond grit? Me not have that.
Something wrong with you. Anyway, please like, share, and subscribe. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for joining us. We're going to jump right into a program. Anyway, to my immediate right, we got Angel,
AKA
Prime Minister
Khalees. AKA Mr. Yeah. AKA, oh yes, I'm creating content. AKA, hello wonderful baby.
Hello, wonderful baby. AKA, far too kind.
Far too kind.
Last but not least.
He is the
Too early, man. Too early.
He is the
Straight ahead-
gentleman.
Straight ahead, we got Justin.
Y'all know
AKA
King Tox.
King Tox.
Baby.
Baby.
Yes.
Known as Me Not Have That.
Me not have that. Yes, I am the proprietor of Me not have that. Authentic Jamaican cuisine.
CEO of Me Not Have That.
On the Reed and White Plains Road. Me not have that.
LLC.
You'll find that at 2019-16 White Plains Road, New York.
Exactly. You want peanut punch?
Me
Me not
not
have
have
that. You want peanut porridge?
Me not have
Me not have that.
Me Not Have That.
You want grilled fish and vegetable? Me definitely don't have that.
I don't know. I guess tonight is bug out night. Anyway, last but not least, you got Mike up in here.
AKA Maga AKA this is bull crap. What
No
kind of
bull
nincompoop?
crap. All this nincompoop we gotta get rid of from the White House, from the Pentagon, from the Congress, from the
Look, now
Listen, our weapons is our votes. We're not like toxic. Our weapons is our vote.
No,
Be
it's
coming
not.
for them.
The
We're
weapons
gonna
are not the votes.
We're gonna,
I believe
as,
that
according to your grandfather, we're gonna drain the sewer. We're draining the sewer.
he didn't
November
drain
coming.
anything.
November coming, we're draining the sewer,
He didn't drain
baby.
anything.
We're draining the sewer.
See, Donnie, I can't support you anymore. I'll still be your friend. You can hang out. But I can't support you anymore.
You should have gone hanging out with him in Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, that's the other. Come on, look. I understand you guys don't like him and the Knicks lost, but don't blame it on Donnie.
Yeah, Danny caused the Knicks to be.
Don't blame. He didn't cause the
Danny
Knicks. He
caused
can't
the
go
Knicks
watch
to
a
lose.
game. Come on.
He caused a lot
Come
of
on.
distraction.
Yeah, he caused a lot of distraction. Caused the
He
Knicks
fell
to lose.
asleep like after the second quarter and went home.
He went on in the fourth quarter.
He went home in the fourth quarter?
Yeah.
I know he took a nap.
Yo, they shut down Manhattan so tightly, bro.
Yo, that thing was.
Nah, he did. Well, that's one thing.
Not
I guess
even breeze could
the
pass.
merchants, I guess, well, the bad thing about it, there was a lot of merchants expecting to make a lot of money. But since the president
The
came,
bars and clubs out there.
Secret Service shut down everything.
They were gonna have what they call it outside. What they call it?
No, they had like an outside screening in Bryant Park.
But that's further up.
That's
from,
on
from
42nd, like over by Fifth
But-
Avenue.
Like tomorrow now, they're gonna have it outside the garden.
Oh, they are.
Yeah,
That's
they're
going to be cool.
But like prior, they
But I doubt Donnie's coming again.
because they had it even before the Knicks came to New York. They had it out there.
Yeah.
But they shut it down because your grandfather, your stepdad, was coming.
That's your uncle.
My uncle.
What? No, I'm saying what? The man can't watch a basketball game?
No,
Oh my
he
God,
caused the Knicks to lose.
he didn't cause the Knicks
Yeah.
to lose. Come on, stop.
Stephen A.
That was
said
a
it
good
best.
game. That was a good game.
That game was.
It was a
tight.
great
That was a
game.
really
It was
good
a great
game.
to the end.
I'm not even mad that the Knicks lost because it was a good game. They played their hearts out.
Fact.
I didn't appreciate, the way they were flagrantly fouling Brunson and the referees weren't calling that.
Wemby knocked him
And
out.
if I was Brunson, I'd stab one of those guys after the game.
No violence.
Don't touch me.
Anyway, we're stricken that from the record.
We're not stricken nothing from the
We're
records.
not pushing any violence.
Yo,
here.
Wemby, whatever your name is, your days are numbered, bro. Your days are numbered. Go ahead. Touch Brunson like that again.
Unbelievable.
You're going to get hit by a car. You're going to get hit by a car. I'm going to be standing right there. You're going to ask me, Justin, can you please call an ambulance? I'm going to tell him I have that. Brunson, I got your back.
Yo,
Knicks in 5.
you can't make it. Listen, I don't know, folks. I don't know who believed that the Knicks was gonna sweep this team. The Spurs are.
It was
too
wishful
strong.
thinking.
They were wishful thinking.
No,
They was
Spurs is a
wishful
good
thinking.
team. I'm not going to lie. They're
They're
a
too
very
strong.
good team.
They are too strong for you, the Knicks, to sweep them. No, I think the Knicks is gonna win the series. Nonetheless, they're
me too.
not gonna sweep The Knicks. They're not gonna sweep the Spurs. They may won. The Spurs may win another game, maybe tomorrow, but for sure. Well, I won't say for sure. It's a high chance. The possibility
Knicks is gonna take
is
it.
really high that the Knicks is gonna.
I
take
can't
it.
wait.
And I really want them to take it. It's not
Yeah.
my team, but I really want to take them.
I'm too young to see them. My last time they won a
50-something
championship was 73.
50
I was born in
something
80.
years.
I never got to, I remember when they went to the finals with the Rockets.
99, right?
No, the finals with the Rockets, that was 94. That was when the Rockets beat them. 99 was the Spurs.
He was.
That was the last time. That was the last
That's
time
a
that the Knicks
long
went to the
time,
finals. Bro, that's 27 something.
Y'all
That's
finally
20 something
back in
years.
it, man.
That's 20 something years, man.
Well, it's not my team now, but I'll support them.
Yo,
You're not a Knicks fan?
Knicks is not your team?
No.
What's your team?
You're
Bulls,
a trader, man?
always.
You're a Bulls fan?
Yeah.
Dude, you never even been in Chicago.
I don't care.
You make me sick. That's like all the kids I used to argue when I was little, and I'm rooting out the Knicks. But the Bulls got this. I'm like, dude,
Listen.
you're from the Bronx. What are you voting for the
You just made my
going
point.
for the Bulls?
Look at me. Okay, what's your football team?
New York Giants.
No, you're not. Because
Huh?
you were talking about the.
Buffalo?
Exactly.
Well, no, Buffalo
See?
was my
See?
team. But remember, Buffalo,
was. Well,
Buffalo
you're right.
technically,
Buffalo
is
is New York, you know.
yeah, they're the only team that
You
plays
know
in the state of
Buffalo's
New
New
York.
York.
No, it wasn't Buffalo. It was
Giants
Florida
play in
at the time.
Jersey. You got to remember, I did root for the Buccaneers too, but that's because I lived in Tampa.
That was the one I'm trying to remember.
Because I lived in Tampa for 15 years.
It doesn't matter. See, there you go. So again, you have people here that live in here for all their life and they never supported the Knicks.
Yeah, because you know what you call those?
What?
Call those traitors.
No, it's not.
You call those
The
traitors.
Knicks is whack.
Shame on you.
They just got better, like what? Since that new coach came in, that's about it. They're
Bro,
whack.
the Knicks have always.
Yo.
Well, no, the Knicks has been up and down because the Knicks, I'm not going to lie, they piss me off every year.
From
Max-
Gorilla Leave, I think that's what they call him. His nickname, Gorilla, which is
Who? Who, the coach?
no, the player. They call him Ewan. From Ewan left, the
Not
Knicks.
Ewing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ewan.
From the time
that's,
he left.
That's when I started paying attention to them. Like, Ewan.
just went down
That's
the
my
hill.
team.
Yo,
Ewan, John Starks,
Oakley, Mason.
Oakley,
Those were-
Mason.
that was a
Charles,
team.
even Charles Smith was a beast. They had Kiki Vandeweghe. Like, that's the Knicks team that I liked.
And they
That was
never-
the Knicks team that I
with
grew
all
up
of
on.
that, and they still never went.
You know what? That was
Really?
94 too.
Huh?
That was the 94 team.
That was the 94 team, exactly.
And they never went anywhere.
Before you was born, Michael.
Remember, what's his name was on there too, I think, at one time. Who was it? It was this dude. No, Latrell was on the Knicks. That was a little bit later.
After.
Latrell was on the Knicks. Who else was on the Knicks? You know what's funny? A lot
had
of people
a
like
dream
Starks. I
team,
wasn't a Starks fan.
Stoudemire.
Yeah, Amari Stoudemire. Yeah, he's talking about Stott,
Carmelo.
Big Stott, Camby. Wait, who you said? Oh, yeah, Carmelo. Let me tell you something. To this day, it's funny because when I was with Carmelo, to me, he's always been one of the hardest people to guard. Like, he's one of the hardest people to guard in the NBA. Like, the man just cuts through the paint all the time. Carmelo, like, when he was in his prime.
I didn't think he was a good player either.
Nah, Carmelo's he's
I don't
nose to
think
the grindstone.
Now,
Me
listen,
and
he had even what's the name was Ling, Mayor Ling.
Jeremy Lin.
Jeremy Lin.
To be honest, that was pretty. Like, I was mad when Jeremy Lin left, but what it is, like, he was. I guess that was just temporary because when he went to the other team, he was crap. Like, he didn't.
He caught a wave, and that was it.
He called that wave, but
The
I
Lin
guess,
sanity.
I don't think. I think it's just they suppress him. I think he has skills. I mean, because even
He
that-
shoulda stood
that
on the
joker
Knicks, man.
who want to be like Jordan so bad.
Who? LeBron?
LeBron
Please.
want to walk in the
LeBron-
legend footsteps so bad
Okay.
till he even get his own jersey.
The closest
Anyway,
person to ever get to Jordan, and I'm not a Jordan fan. He's always killed the Knicks. I'm not a Jordan fan, but he is the greatest. The closest person ever
Iverson,
to Jordan?
to me.
No, not Iverson.
No.
Kobe.
Kobe.
And
Yeah, I agree.
Kobe.
and
Respect,
LeBron
respect, Kobe.
and
Even
LeBron doesn't even hold a candle to
Kendall,
Kobe.
He doesn't even hold anything. In
So
his
they
hand.
kill me with these, with these MJ and LeBron comparisons. You guys don't know LeBron's greater than Jordan. No, you don't know anything about basketball. Most likely you were probably born in the late 90s or 2000 or something like that. You don't know anything.
There's no one as at this point
Come on, please.
can walk in Jordan shoes.
You think-
No.
You think LeBron would have been able to handle Shaq in his prime?
Matter of fact-
when Shaq was slapping people?
Matter of fact, even what's the name? What's the name? My boy, my slapper.
Who?
He's rough, man. Barkley was.
He would exactly. You think
Well,
LeBron
no.
would have lasted during Barkley days? You think Barkley, Larry Bird, Michael Jordan? These guys
and
are
you look at him,
warriors.
you're looking what's the name? LeBron too. He driven like a robot. He just look awkward to me.
Bro,
at
he's
least
not-
to me. He
he's
just
a
look
lot of
awkward.
height.
He's
LeBron-
stiff and whatever. And I'm like, what people found in this
LeBron is
like
a lot
he's
of
the
hype.
best.
Don't get me wrong, Mike. I give it. He's been in the league. What? It's been like 20 years now.
Yeah,
25
he's like
years. He's
40
been in the league.
something now.
Yeah,
And he
so
don't
Mike,
wanna-
I'll give him that longevity. But dude, you're not.
No,
You're a great. Don't get me wrong, but you're not greater than Jordan.
He
You're not
should
greater
retire
than.
because he just want to keep that attention. He's
Yeah.
like that attention you're trying to have because he want to be like Jordan. So
Well, you also got
bad.
to remember, he retires. If he retires, they're gonna kick his son off the team too.
What?
Remember, his son Bronny
protect the
works,
legacy.
plays with him. So
He's
if he
not
retires,
on the
they'll
team?
probably kick Bronny off
Bronny
too.
on the
No,
Lakers.
they're not gonna. They're not gonna. He's on the Lakers, right? He's
Yeah,
not.
Bronny's on the Lakers with his father. I
But
think. I think that's the only way he got on the Lakers was because his dad was on the Lakers.
That's
He's
all-
a nepo
I
baby.
think that's how he got in the NBA.
The first
Exactly.
the
He's a
first
nepo
father
baby.
son duo to get sweep.
Huh?
First father son duo.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
saying?
good for them.
Well, people
Especially
kill
the-
me with those LeBron comparisons.
Especially that LeBron.
Anybody who
Trying to
listens to this show and you say that LeBron's the greatest, you don't know anything about basketball.
No.
That's all I'm going to tell you.
Nothing.
You don't know
Basketball is
anything
not my
about
forte,
basketball.
but at the same time, I still know what is what.
Yeah.
There's nothing so far what I can see. Maybe it's hidden and we never seen it, but for so far what we've seen in the public, there's nothing can walk in Jordan footsteps right now.
80
as we
facts.
speak. Even though he retired, there's nothing out there. Not even 2%, not even 0.5%, not
Exactly.
even negative 0.1%.
Look, let's put it this way. These all-stars that have been in the NBA for the last 20 years, you guys would not last a half a season in the 80s and 90s. They would have murdered you. Okay? Because most of these ball players now, you guys are crybabies. I'm sorry. You're not tough.
not
You're
only-
not,
but
you're
not
not, you're not, you're not built like that. You really aren't.
But not only with the roughness and stuff like that. There's the skills alone.
That's what I'm saying. The skill, the tenacity,
just-
you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Everybody knows about Michael Jordan's Breakfast Club meetings. You know what the Breakfast Club was?
No.
Every morning, him, Derek Harper, the whole Bull squad. They used to be at Jordan's house at 6, 7 in the morning, balling all day. Jordan, and it was mandatory that you had to show up at Jordan's crib. Otherwise, you was getting benched. Ask about Jordan's Breakfast Club. That's how competitive Jordan was. As much as I can't stand
was the
Jordan.
king. I mean,
Jordan
he is
was
the
the king.
king.
Exactly. There was not. There is no. You know what I'm saying? That man is second to none. There is no substitute for losing. I mean, there is no substitute for winning as far as Jordan was concerned.
Listen, guys, as
Facts,
I said,
hard facts.
the only thing as what we can see in the public now. I mean, there's somebody probably be greater than him, but he hasn't come forward yet. However, the only thing I visually can see in society right now that can beat Jordan is God himself.
Yeah, I
Can
agree.
walk in his footsteps.
You got Jordan on the pedestal.
He's
Bro,
on the
it's
pedestal.
Jordan. It's Jordan.
That's a legend.
Look, even guys before him, like come on, you think Jordan would have went up against Jordan? Look, well, Jordan, he came in at the tail end of Bird because Bird was around, but Bird was more so in the 80s. That's Bird and Magic. But come on, Magic wouldn't have been able to keep up with Jordan. Bird wouldn't have been able to keep up with Jordan. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar wouldn't have been able to keep up with Jordan, and that skyhook was dangerous. You understand? Like Jordan was he what's the word? What's the word I'm looking for? He encapsulates what an NBA player is supposed to be, what an NBA great is. And I'm saying this, I am not a fan of Jordan. I'm really not. I'm a diehard Knicks fan. I'm not a fan of Jordan. I'm not a fan of Reggie Miller. I'm not a fan of any Knick killers. I don't care how great they were. I am not a fan. I will give them their props and tell them we're great ball players, but I am not a fan of them because I love my Knicks. I've always loved my Knicks. I'm not a Brooklyn Nets fan either. That's a gentrified team. I like them a lot better than when they were in Jersey.
It's a what team?
That's a gentrified team. They're from Jersey.
Unbelievable. You can't
You know,
make
it's
it-
kind of messed up because they went to Brooklyn and everything went up. The price. Of
Yeah,
real
because
estate
look at all
went
the
up.
money that got put into.
But,
Remember,
yeah,
they didn't
exactly.
have, when they were the New Jersey Nets organization, they didn't have that kind of money. Remember, when they first came to New York, they had, well, Jay-Z was only a minority stake owner, but they used him to boost their presence in Brooklyn. But then look at all those Russian oligarchs, the mineral. I think there was some Russian oligarch. There was another mineral billionaire from Russia. Those guys were the real owners of the Brooklyn Nets.
So Jay-Z was just a face.
Jay-Z was just a face.
And
And look, he sold his percentage. He owned 2% of the Nets, and then he sold it after he did what he was supposed to do.
Make a couple
You
million.
seen him at the game last night. You're a Knicks fan.
Yeah, he's a
Of course,
diehard Knicks
he's
fan.
gonna be a diehard
He's a
Knicks fan.
diehard Knicks fan.
At the end of the day, I don't know.
He's a diehard Knicks fan. That was just, but that's what I'm saying. Like that's all the. that the Brooklyn Nets was part of the
That was a
gentrification.
marketing scheme.
The Brooklyn Nets was the beginning of or the part of the gentrification of Brooklyn. And anybody who lives in Brooklyn or is from old Brooklyn, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
But I'm trying to
Because
figure
Brooklyn got gentrified like something crazy, and the Brooklyn Nets was part of that.
out how the heck you are a Jersey team in a different state, but yet you have your stadium in New York.
That's
No. That's why they
well. That's what do you call that? Does
they
that?
move,
That's the Giants.
They move all together in Brooklyn.
Because remember, the Giants always.
They're still the Nets, the New Jersey
No,
Nets.
they're the Brooklyn Nets. They're called the
Brooklyn
Brooklyn. When they
Nets.
moved to Brooklyn, they became the Brooklyn Nets. They were the
So-
New Jersey Nets. And remember, they changed their colors and
So
everything.
what-
Because when they were in New Jersey, they were blue and gray.
So
Remember?
may I ask you a question then? Because I don't really follow this shit up.
Yeah.
Blue, green, burgundy.
What
blue, green, burgundy,
What
exactly.
basketball team now Jersey has?
No, they don't have one.
They don't have any
To
more?
be honest, the only professional team that Jersey has is the New Jersey Devils.
So
They don't got a
that's
football
hockey.
team. I mean, they got two football teams that play in Jersey, but they belong to New York. The Jets and the Giants play in Jersey. They play in the Meadowlands. The Giants always
Wait,
played in the
that's
Meadowlands.
that's their home base, right?
That's their home.
So
The Giants always played in the Meadowlands. They've
But
never
that doesn't make
played.
any sense. You are New York, like again,
Yeah.
your base is New York. You are part of New York.
Exactly.
I mean, this is what the hell are you doing in a different state?
That's just what
Having
it
your
is.
base in a different state.
Because the Meadowlands was a lot cheaper to build in Jersey than it was to build in New York. And then the only reason that
They'll
the
just
Jets,
cap up, man.
the only reason the Jets are playing there, remember the Jets used to play in Long Island. They used to play in Nassau, over there in that stadium
Nassau
over there, Nassau
Coliseum.
Coliseum, something like that. But then they had that got shut down, that got rebuilt, and they got sent to so they share the Meadowlands with the Giants. But the Meadowlands has always been the Giants. The Giants always played the Meadowlands.
That making doggone
Yeah.
sense. That's
That's why I say technically the Buffalo Bills are the only NFL team that actually plays in the state of New York. Because they are
actually not plays, just live in state of New York. I mean, their base is stayed in state
Well, that's
of
what I'm
New York.
saying. That's what I'm saying. They're based in the state of New York. They're the only ones because the Giants are based in Jersey. Some people that's why you have so many Giants fans in Jersey, the New Jersey Giants.
Well, the Knicks is based in New York.
The Knicks are based, but that's NBA. I'm talking about NFL.
Oh, well, I was looking right across.
Wait, isn't
Yeah.
the NFL team out of form, not NFL, a hockey? What's our hockey?
No, NHL. That's New Jersey
NHL,
Devils.
There's one in out of Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, that's the the Rangers. And then you got the
That's the
Islanders.
New York Rangers.
And then you got the New York Islanders who play. Well, the New York Islanders, they were initially supposed to play in Barclays Center. Because when Barclays Center was initially built, it was built for the Brooklyn Nets and also for the Islanders. Because remember they have the Long Island Railroad that goes directly into Barclays Center. And the reason why they did that because they were going to play Islanders games there. And I think they did it initially. And I think the Islanders have they're back in Long Island. So, yeah, because remember, they have two hockey. And then, I think Buffalo, and then Buffalo has a hockey team. Buffalo has the Buffalo Sabres. You know what I'm saying? It's funny because Buffalo's New York, but it's not really New York. It's more so the
I haven't
Midwest.
seen hockey since Gretzky, man.
I don't watch it. Yeah, I'm not a hockey. I could never get into it, bro. Like, hockey's not my thing. I've tried watching it when I was little, like, around the time Gretzky or with the Rangers, Lemieux, Messier, things like that. Because my cousins, they were big into hockey. My cousins are half white. They're half Irish, half Puerto Rican.
There's a
They
lot
were
of
into that
sport.
shit. I'm not into
There's
that.
a lot of things I don't
We need
think-
a soccer team.
I mean, that's real sport. I mean,
Soccer, I'm not into.
for me, like even baseball, I don't consider that real sport. The only baseball, football, that's one. I don't think these things are real sport because football, you just need a 2x4. That's the only thing that's missing.
Nah, no. The thing with football is probably the most rigorous contact sport. See, the thing with
Yeah,
baseball.
that's what I'm saying. You're only missing a 2x4.
See, the thing with baseball is a
You're
very.
just running around.
To hit somebody.
Yeah,
But baseball
they
is
do
a very.
everything else except
You got to
slap
remember,
you with a 2x4.
baseball is a thinking man's game, and there's a little bit of physicality to it. But baseball is going to be a
baseball
thinking.
bounce off cricket.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, cricket was around longer than baseball was. It's
That's where they
it's derived from cricket. I could say
derive
that.
it from.
Yeah, it's just the cricket rules are a little bit different than baseball, though.
Yeah, of course they're
Yeah.
not gonna make it the same. I mean,
Yeah, but
somebody,
it's definitely derived from. It's
somebody
definitely derived from cricket.
throwing
I
a
can say
ball
that.
at you at 100 miles per hour instead
Yeah.
of bowling it. That's two different things.
Yeah.
It's a more strategic and a more structured game than baseball. I mean, baseball is like might as well you get a gun too. Like shoot back that and you go pow.
It should be flat.
And then basketball is a pure contact sport. People just think that the only sport that's a contact sport is football. I'm like, no, basketball is a pretty, that's a pure contact sport.
Basketball also,
It is a contact sport, and you have no protective gear.
I think
So if somebody's running at you 90 miles an hour, runs into you, you're going to get hurt.
I think basketball also bounced from that thing they call netball, which was created in Europe and transferred in the Caribbean area.
But what year was that? Because remember, James Naismith originally...
This was like in the 40s and
Nah, basketball was already around. Because remember, James Naismith invented basketball like in the 1800s.
I went to.
And that was like in...
maybe I'm no.
Yeah.
You're talking about basketball, right?
Basketball, he invented...
No, he went way back. I don't know how if it goes back then.
Yeah, basketball goes back to like, because James Naismith invented it. Remember, initially, when James Naismith invented basketball, the rim was a peach basket. It wasn't a regular hoop. They became James Naismith from Boston. I think he's like from Massachusetts. So it was basically, invented up there.
Or maybe netball bounced from that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Netball's probably derived from it the same way cricket is. The same way baseball is derived from cricket. Because cricket's been around a lot. I know cricket's been around since the medieval times. Cricket's been around since the 1500s.
That's your national sport, right?
What?
Cricket.
Yeah.
Yeah, cricket is a national sport.
And
soccer.
soccer. So one of the other game too, which I don't get at the end of the game. Matter of fact, that's what they need. They probably need
Vivian Blake was an all-star cricket player. That's why he initially came to the States. Yep.
They probably need a 2x4 for that game too. Rugby.
Huh?
Because actually football.
Was he used to fight people like a piece of lava.
Exactly. No, I know what he means because football's barbaric.
Right.
Because what it is, football's barbaric. I'm like, there's a lot more. Like, if you really get into football, it's a lot more.
Yeah. 2x4 you need. I mean, they pull it from rugby because rugby is the same foolishness.
Actually, to be honest, yeah. And I want to say rugby's older than football. So
that's where
basically,
where
football is derived
from
from rugby. That's why they call it American football.
And I'm trying to figure out
because football is really called soccer. That's real football.
That's the original name.
Yeah.
How the hell you gonna play a game where 95% of the time the ball is in your hand and you're gonna call it football?
Right.
Yeah.
That's what
Football and soccer is really football.
I did some research and I see why they renamed it because they were having a little conflict but it still shouldn't be no conflict at the end of the because this is one of the things why they rename it. So eventually they started renaming football to soccer, and then they try to this was happening in because this was in the British era. This was happening in the early 18 and into the 1900s. So I was digging some research to see how that name really
soccer's original football. Because even in Spanish, we don't call it soccer, we call it football.
Right.
In Spanish, it's called football.
So they kind of started renaming because they're having collision with it. But I'm saying it shouldn't be in a collision because you have a game that 90% of the game, you have the ball in your hand. How the hell is going to be a collision?
Exactly. But I guess that was the name that's the only thing. That's what a lot of people call outside of the States, you call it American football. I'm like, obviously here you call it football. But then what it is, there's a lot of people, especially like people that come from Jamaica, England,
Caribbean,
India.
England, Europe.
You'll confuse them if you say football. Like, what are you talking about? That's not football because football to them is soccer.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? They still call look, that's anybody that's, from
I'm
United
glad,
Kingdom.
I'm glad hearing Americans say that.
If you leave here and go anywhere else and try to and hear something,
they're going to look at you like you're crazy. They don't call it football outside of here. They call it, I don't even know what they call American football outside of there. I think they call it pigskin or something like that, nonsense like that. I don't know what they call it outside the States.
I don't know what they call it out here. But if you leave here and go anywhere else,
football is soccer.
Football.
Yeah.
You gotta call it what it's called. What is named, no matter what part of the world you at.
Nah, but they don't call it. I think they refer to football. Our football here, outside of this country, they refer to it as American football.
Yeah, if you leave this country, you have to be more specific when you're describing soccer.
Yeah.
Because if you're gonna follow the old tradition of saying football, if you're in Europe, especially in Europe, you're gonna confuse these people.
Yeah. If you're saying football in Europe, United Kingdom, India, Jamaica, they're gonna think soccer. Exactly.
Think
you
soccer.
know that. Mexico.
Actually, almost the entire world.
Yeah.
They're gonna think.
That's only here, bro.
Football universal.
That's the biggest sport on the
world.
But unfortunately, NFL, the National Football League, is an American thing, and the only reason it's so big, NFL worldwide, is because it's from America. And remember, America spends the most money out of anybody. So anything that we do, we always prop it up. Remember, there's so much money being spent in America on entertainment and sports. They don't really value that in other countries. More so in, especially in like the United Kingdom and India, they're valuing academia or academics more than anything. They're not really valuing sports the way they do it here. That's why they always refer to Americans as dumb, because they think that all we know is sports and things like that. You got to remember, scholars. Remember, this is the only.
I'm bothered because
Remember,
American. There's like truth to that.
That's why I laugh. There's some truth to it.
You got to remember, America. If you really think of it, America's the only country. America's the only country where they don't put their scholars all the way up here. If you notice that,
they put athletes all the way up there.
American priority is backwards.
It really is, because they're Neanderthals. They're simple. You know what I'm saying? It's a working man's nation. They were indoctrinated to be workers, not necessarily thinkers and entrepreneurs. That's the American way. And they think it's cool. And then what it is, when you have, remember, America has 360 million people. So they're not, when you have 360 million people.
It's like 340 something.
Somewhere around there. But when you have 300 million of the same opinion, like I said, it's all, it's all like one big mind.
I hope we're a lot more diverse than.
I'm like, we are, but what it is, it's not championed. Diversity is not championed in the United States. It really isn't. They try to say, oh, we champion diversity. No, the fuck you don't. You virtue signal. Because if you really champion
what?
They say like here, like politicians say, oh, we champion diversity here. No, you don't.
Really?
You virtue signal.
Diversity, equity, and inclusion. That's what they push.
Yeah, and diversity, equity, and inclusion is bullshit. That's more racist than anything.
That's exactly what these guys are doing.
What do you mean? Look, I'm not Look,
I thought the whole premise of having that.
No, you hire somebody based on skill. You hire somebody based on skill.
Yeah, their merit.
So that means that if I have a certain job and only 95% of white boys can excel at that, then guess what? I'm hiring all white boys.
95%.
You understand? If I have a certain job and 95% of Jamaicans can do that job, then I'm hiring all Jamaicans.
I'm not opposed to that.
And I don't give a shit what no, that's not right. That's discrimination.
But,
that's business.
That's principle.
That's business. So that's why I don't agree with DEI. I really don't. Say, for instance, if I apply somewhere, right? Say if I apply somewhere and it's like one of these jobs that is 90% white boys, right? Say, I applied to be a computer programmer. And I'm a pretty decent computer programmer. I'm okay. I can get by. But say this is a place that's 95% white boys, and I got another white boy, nerd. Probably
India is an example.
Messing with computers. Yeah, I'll say Indians, because mostly Indians come. Say if I go to a job that is 95% Indian programmers, and I go apply at this job, and there's another Indian with me that's been playing with computers since he was like 3. And I've only been playing with computers maybe since high school, something I picked up. Right. But it's already 95% Indian, and they hire me because they're trying to reach a quota. I'm going to say, no, you need to hire him.
I mean, that principle logically it makes sense.
You understand? Because that quota shit is nonsense to me.
I mean,
it really is.
I still agree with DEI. At the same time,
I don't at all.
I think it needs to curve it some.
DEI, but still based on merit. Based on somebody's
I still need to curve it some more, right? So again, it is a perfect example.
Look, I only believe in DEI if men can be in charge of DEA, not women. That's when I believe in DEI. How about that?
What does that mean?
Huh? What do you mean? What does that mean?
You don't know.
What do you mean? What does that mean? Yeah, that's when I'll champion DEI, when men can be in charge of it, not women.
You look lost.
I'm thoroughly lost.
Huh? That means that I won't champion it. Because that's who don't you understand? This is something that a woman made up.
In Belize, they say when fall have teeth.
You know why? Do you know why I say that? Because DEI is something that a woman made up, not a man. Yeah. You understand? A man stands on his merits. We don't need DEI. That's what women break. You know why? Because women are weak. And they want to be treated as equals. And they don't understand is that we're not equal, we are different.
Well, folks,
you sound very misogynistic.
No, it's not stricken from the record.
You know
it's true.
I'm saying, I'm balancing it out. You have some. Now, he's generalizing it.
Right, overgeneralizing.
You have some. It's just like on our side.
Thank you, Micah. Thank you.
So, but I'm not stricken it from the record.
Let me tell you something.
He has facts into it.
Exactly. Remember, women are emotionally unstable and irrational by nature. Never forget that.
They think by emotion.
They are emotionally unstable and they are rational by nature.
They make logical.
Exactly. Reason and logic doesn't exist. Reason and logic doesn't exist to them.
Chauvinistic, misogynist individual.
I am no more misogynist than these women are misandrous.
People who go against women a lot.
Look, I am
What?
no more misogynist.
People go against women a
No.
lot.
Do you know what a misandrist
Oh,
is?
what?
Yeah, it's
What's a misandrist? What's a misandrist?
misandrist would be like the male aspect of it.
A misandrist is a female misogynist.
No, misogynist.
So I am no more
Misogynist.
misogynist than these women are misandrists. You understand?
Misandrist is when
That's when a woman has that sort of feelings told. Like you see how a
Sentiment.
misogynist, they say a misogynist hates women. So basically a misandrist hates men.
right.
So I am no more a misogynist than these women are
I'm
misandrists. And trust me, women are a lot more. Women practice, especially, and they are publicly practicing
but look,
misandry
but
more
look,
than,
look,
and,
look,
and they make us try to be
look,
shared
look,
for
what you,
misogyny.
look at what you see all day though. A bunch of
What?
women running the operation.
Yeah,
Doing a
from-
great
and nothing
job at it.
and nothing gets done,
Listen, from I
and
know
nothing gets done.
This is from about.
Look at the track record.
Except, yeah, nothing gets done.
This
Also,
is-
look at how many expenses they incur compared to when. All right then.
It's
For
a
the
lot.
last-
But
And
the
no-
last-
okay, and look at all the expenses
They
they
making
incur.
a lot of
All right
strides,
then.
man.
But
Well-
they are not profitable.
I think a woman,
They're not profitable. They really aren't.
Women started
They-
pushing this narrative about maybe about 15 years now
Uh-huh.
or 20 years now. They are trying to push this narrative where they want to be equal towards men, and so therefore,
And there's no such thing. We're not equal to
So-
women. They are not
so-
equal to
so
us. We're
therefore-
two completely different things.
yeah. So therefore, they are pushing this thing where they they want to
Now,
be CEOs.
I think
they
that's
wanna-
as far as like opportunities and pay rate and stuff like that.
I mean, that's where it's come down to, because a guy, the average guy who making 50,000 or 60,000 or 100,000 and stuff like that, usually about 6 to 7% out of that for a female, it would be like making like below that. They would be
Right.
making 30. So the guy would always up there at 20 or 30 or 40,000 ahead.
Higher.
So at some point in time, they're like, no, this is unfair. We have the same capability. No, we don't.
No, you don't.
We
Because
don't.
if we're on a construction site, I'm not paying a woman the same amount that I'm paying the guy that lifts beams,
Right.
Right. So
or an electrician.
in a intellectual
That
level,
aspect.
in an intellectual level, yes, I think men and women can be on an equal platform. However, there are certain things that a woman and a man cannot be on the same platform. They cannot.
No.
It's like I wouldn't want to use the word impossible, but it's so minute to the extent that it's close to impossible of saying.
Okay, look, women reign supreme in clerical and secretarial work. Okay.
Right.
I mean, it's I wouldn't say they I mean, that's where the industry pushes them.
Yeah.
I think that's where the industry pushes them. And again, I'm not
It's not equal playing
undermining.
field for you.
I'm not undermining that the fact
you
that
try to go in those
a
fields, it's
woman
not equal
can
playing
climb
field for you.
can climb to the level where a man on an intellectual level still.
Yeah.
But when it comes to certain hard labor work,
They can't do that, and they're not trying to do it.
It's you can't be even with a man.
No, you can't.
You
There's certain
cannot.
things.
And I wish you guys are certain things. I wish you guys.
Let me tell you
pull
something.
back
The
from
weakest
stuff.
man is naturally gonna be stronger than the strongest woman.
No, you have some women out there. No, you have some women out there.
Yeah, but those are the exceptions. You remember, that's an exception. I'm talking law of averages. Remember, and that's the problem with women, that they try to make the exception the rule, and it doesn't work that way. That's an exception. That's not the rule.
That's powerful.
You understand?
That's kind of profound. Sadly
Very
to say.
profound.
Yes, and
They're
yes,
very
I am.
profound.
Yes, ladies, if you're calling me a misogynist, yes, I am. I'll massage you wherever you want.
Call me.
Your feet,
Oh, you
your butt cheeks, your thighs, the inner part of your breasts.
This guy is misconstrued.
You know what I'm saying? Yes, I'll massage you anything you want. So continue to call me a misogynist. And I
That's
will.
not what that means. What the hell wrong with you?
You know what I'm saying? They were like this. See, you know what he just asked me? He says, "Have you no shame, man? Man, I have that.
Yo, I'm a little bothered that this guy using.
Man, I have that. Yeah, but I have
Yo,
that."
Maga, I'm a little bothered. This guy using the platform to push his personal ambitions forward.
It's a gender, right?
Yes.
Let me tell you something. I love nothing more than a dark-skinned Jamaican girl with cute feet
Are you trying to kick off
and white
Adam
and,
Eve?
and white
We're in the
and white
wrong
and white
forum.
toenail
Yeah,
paint.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With some
You
cute
You
feet,
beat that. You beat
with
that.
some cute feet and painted white toes.
You're in the wrong forum.
And maybe like a rose tattoo on her top foot. Dark skin. I love it.
You came on the wrong day, Tom.
I love it.
Wrong day. Folks, he's trying to kick off Adam and Eve.
No,
We're
I'm
in the-
not. I'm just-
We're in the wrong show. Wrong show.
Yeah, you just said we're in a relationship.
What are you talking about? I didn't say nothing about a relationship. I keep no relationships.
No, you instigated it. That's all.
I didn't instigate anything.
Absolutely. Thank you, Maga.
All I said is that I like dark-skinned Jamaican women with cute feet and white painted toenails with a tattoo of a rose on their
My
foot.
question: Why you like that? That specific.
Huh?
Why you like that specificity?
Because I'm particular. That's why.
You're particular.
I'm particular.
Particular in what?
I'm particular.
In what?
That's exactly what I like. Exactly that.
Why
I just
you like
mentioned
those
it. Because that's just what I like.
And even
I like the way
why
I like the way the contrast. I like the way the contrast it goes up against my white skin. Only thing I don't like is when they ask me for money. Then I tell them, "Man, I have that."
Did this guy try to illustrate something?
that's
The only thing that he was trying to demonstrate it. That's just something wrong with the kid.
right now. I had a brain freeze where I can't find the words in Webster to even.
I don't know what's going. I've been leaving Maga speechless. I don't know how.
Me not have that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have
Me
that.
not have that right here. Me not
Yeah,
have
I'm
it
gonna
right
have that. Actually, what's been going on in politics? Let's see.
Anyway,
Oh, so Mamdani
It
crumbled.
doesn't take much brain power to be a man. Huh?
Yes, huh? Bro, it takes all the brain power in the world to be a man. Don't you understand? We rule the world.
No, a female would say the otherwise.
But
They rule the world.
yeah, because we allow them to say that.
Yeah, so there was this guy. This chick on TikTok. There was this chick on TikTok that said,
Maga, did you just skip over what he said, Maga?
"What?
Control, total control.
I
He said
hear."
because you allowed
Yeah, we allow them to say
I'm
that.
not pushing his narrative.
Huh? He's not trying to get in trouble. I don't care.
So there was this chick on TikTok where she made a comment that she said it was man wouldn't be in existence because of them.
men wouldn't be in existence
because of a female.
But they wouldn't be in existence because of us.
So another
said the same
female.
thing, though.
So another female came out and said, "You dumbass! I mean, without an egg from a man, which is a sperm,
Exactly.
you wouldn't be in existence."
I saw
either.
that
You
podcast. That
saw
was
that?
Fresh and Fit. Now, I love Fresh and Fit. A lot of women hate Fresh and Fit podcast. I love
How the
Fresh and
hell
Fit
you gonna make
podcast.
that type of comment?
Huh?
I mean, like,
Because they say things without thinking. They're notorious for it.
and she was like all feel great, like she making a profound statement, like she.
Yeah.
I'm like, you such.
And
a,
that chick shut it down, be like,
profoundly wrong.
yeah. Because where does anything grow from? Where does anything grow from?
From a seed.
Okay, and who possesses the seed? The man or the woman?
Man.
The men possess the seed. The women harbor the seed. So yes, we need you to harbor the seed, but you still need a seed to harbor. You cannot create a seed by yourself.
God gave us both the option, the ability to procreate. But
Yeah.
the funniest thing is
I mean,
that
we need each other.
None of us cannot do it separate.
Exactly. We're not asexual. We need each other. Like we really do. But what's funny is that men, we actually, like, what's funny is that we're grounded in reality because we actually know that we need each other. These women are delusional, thinking that they do not need us.
And often
What they don't understand, this is what it breaks down to. We don't need women. We want them.
The funniest thing is
They don't want us, but they need us. You
I
understand?
need a woman. I'm sorry.
No, you don't know. We want the woman. We don't need them. They need us. They just don't want us.
why they need you and you don't need them.
Because I can do everything on my own.
It's
I
a
don't.
balance. No, it
No,
isn't-
no.
it
If you
isn't.
think of it as a man, no.
Both
Seriously, think of
species
it.
need
No,
each
seriously,
other.
as a man, think of it. Really run down the line. What do you really need a woman for?
You need a woman. I mean,
But
listen,
explain. What do you really need a
so
woman for?
A woman was also created for a helpmeet for a man.
Exactly. She
Right?
was
A
exactly.
helpmeet.
But see,
So-
they're not being very helpful, are they?
well,
They haven't been very helpful in the
in-
last
in-
20
in-
years.
in that society.
They've been very selfish.
Now, a man was also created to be a part of a woman helpmeet, right? So, in sense,
No, we were created to lead them. We weren't created to help
we
them.
were created.
We were
as
created to
leaders
lead.
and the female there as a helpmeet. Yes,
Exactly.
And
We
it's-
lead, they help.
At the back end towards it too, there also was there for us to also be assistance to them. So again,
Yes.
that's why I said we both need each other.
We do need each other.
None doesn't need.
Yeah.
There's none that.
But
what
men
I'm
realize
trying
that.
to
Men
say.
know that. Men know. If you ask most men know that we need women. We need each other. If you ask a woman that, they're gonna say something completely different.
Those are the illusionals. I mean, the
Huh?
ones that
Most,
that-
that's
that-
to be honest. At
that,
this point, that's the majority of them.
both species need
Yeah.
each other.
That's the majority of it.
It's not a one. Now, from a sexual standpoint, because I have a topic within our Adam and Eve where men need sex.
Yes, we do. And women are the gatekeepers.
Women
are the gatekeepers of sex. Men are the gatekeepers to commitment.
So we need sex, but women want sex.
Exactly, because they don't really need it. They can get it whenever they want.
What you mean
The same way they.
wait, what you mean they get it whenever they want?
Women can get. Any woman can get dick whenever they want. Doesn't matter how ugly or fat. Any woman can
Men
get.
too.
No. That. Do you have any? Are you crazy? Do you have any idea how hard it is for a man to get women? Once again, you're speaking an exception.
But you can go and
That is
buy
not
it.
the rule.
You can go and buy it.
Huh?
You can go and buy it.
Thank you, Baga. Thank you, Baga. Thank you.
Yeah, you can go and buy it.
So
but
you
that's,
can get it.
No, but that's purchasing it. What I'm saying
But
is
you're
that
still
as
getting
far as
it.
you got to remember, a woman getting a man is like them playing a video game on level 0.
You're part of the problem.
A man getting
You're
a
part of the
woman.
problem.
Listen,
That's why they feel-
listen,
that's why they feel so
listen.
over-empowered.
A man getting a woman is like playing a video game on level 99. It's not the same.
So
It is very easy for women to get men.
I get where he's going because it's
See
more.
why some women feel so over-empowered?
Huh?
Because of that same narrative. They
No,
feel
No,
so-
it's not.
no,
But they,
listen.
but they shouldn't feel over-empowered. That's arrogance. That's not over-empowered. That's
In
arrogance.
truth, you see, a man out there trying to hunt.
Like
for
Maga
women.
said,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
think-
Like, we have to spit game, bro. We have to spit game to court women. They don't got to spit game to
You
us.
know, you have women out there promiscuous will do all type of
Yeah.
stuff just like what a man will do. But on the same time, you have most of them, I would say, where you can't, like, if a woman just walk out here and say hi to her, and I would say at least, because you have some men who's sturdy and like no matter what, if they're not interested in whatever, they would still go their way. But it's so minute to it. So a woman can walk down there, whether it's ugly, handsome, whatever the case may be, she could say, hey, and the guy ready to go.
Exactly.
Now, if it's the other way around,
Yeah.
it becomes challenging.
Exactly.
It becomes challenging.
You
see what I'm
understand?
saying? It becomes challenging. So I understand the concept where he's coming from.
Now, the
with
women that are easy to, bro, even the women that look undesirable, even women that look undesirable.
They got standards.
No, even women that look, no, what I'm saying is that even women that look undesirable
will get it.
will get it faster than like a pretty boy like you.
True that.
Because you're the pretty boy. I'm not a pretty boy. I know exactly what I am. I'm not a pretty boy.
We just want to.
We regular dudes. We're not. You're a pretty boy.
Maga was talking about the exception just now. You listen to Maga.
What do you mean? What exception?
There are some men where women would throw themselves and they would.
But that's an exception.
Yeah.
Remember,
You
remember
have
the
the
exception
men
is
down
never the
there.
rule. See, right now you're the exception because you're the pretty boy. If a chick walked by right now and had a choice to talk to one of 3 of us, she's talking to you. She's not talking to me or Maga.
They might not see Maga's truck.
Huh? It doesn't matter.
what that
But yeah,
happened?
but see what
But that's a different story. too.
exactly. That's materials.
I was letting them know
Right now,
Maga owns all the equipment.
Maga, right now, if us 3 are standing, if we're on Pop the Balloon right now and there's one chick,
No, if
Who they picking?
We all stand in the room and in the pop the balloon they come in. The
women
moment they see us, they're like pop,
pop, pop. The minute they see Tox, pop, oh, I know him.
The
Pop,
moment
pop.
they see Tox, they're like, uh-oh.
Some-
They're like, give me more balloons.
Maga, as you know, some women are attracted to that toxicity, man.
That is
Yeah,
true.
but they
I
gotta,
mean,
they
that's
gotta
what it
hear
comes
me
with.
first. I'm talking about off looks alone. Off looks alone, they're gonna go after the pretty boy. They're gonna go after what's
Yo,
aesthetically pleasing.
You come to Adam and Eve, you're so insecure, man.
But
Okay.
remember, yeah.
They're gonna come running.
Why this guy so unconfident?
They're gonna come running to the police. Yeah, but you see what I mean? Pretty boys are delusional. They're gonna come running to the police, Johnny Gill. I live in reality.
Yo, they
All right?
They used to think I'm like Jay-Z.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
Like
When you're looking at it,
when I used to go overseas,
I mean,
there's a perception
woman
that
have their
Yeah.
different tastes.
you got money and
funniest
all
thing,
that. You're
Of course.
successful,
So
but it's
sometimes
not
you
true.
will see a woman out there, and I've seen it before, where a woman out there look like, I don't want to use Beyonce because she's overplayed, to be honest with you. You have many women out there look 10 times like Beyonce, but because
Beyonce's whack, bro.
yeah, I mean,
Kelly
I agree.
Rowland is way hotter.
I mean, even Alicia Keys and these other females that
No,
look,
you want to talk about a hot one? Lotto's hot.
but
Have you seen her lately?
Who?
Lotto,
who is that?
the light skin joint. Oh my
She had a baby
God.
21 Savage. She
Like-
just had
Oh
a-
my
she just
God.
had-
Like that
she just
describing
had a-
anyone.
my
Just had a
I
baby.
asked him who that.
You need to show him a picture. Show him a
I
picture,
heard it,
please.
I heard it.
Show him a
She
picture,
just had a
please.
ba- she just-
Show him a picture, please.
She just had a baby.
Bro,
baby.
she's
You
dragging
know-
a wagon.
Maga, do you know 21 Savage, Maga?
Who?
21 Savage.
Bro, I show you. Show him a picture. Bro,
There's certain things I don't follow. Man.
yo, Lotto was bad. Bro, Lotto is bad.
bad,
The
dog.
other one too. What's the other one's name? What's the other one's name? What the hell's her name? paint the town red.
Doja Cat.
Doja Cat. Oh my God.
Who's are these people?
If I show you pictures, you be like, yo, bro, these women are bad.
The only person I really,
These are
I mean,
joints.
most of these people I know is like Nicki Minaj, Cardi B.
You don't
Nah.
Maga, you know Lizzo?
No, I know
Maga,
actors and stuff like that, but when it comes to certain, if you're not really up it,
Maga, you know Lizzo?
what's that chick?
Yeah,
name?
see, Lizzo.
Who?
See, Lizzo would have the audacity.
Maga, say who?
Lizzo would have the audacity. See, you know who Lizzo
She
is?
would have pushed up on Maga.
Lizzo would have
She would have the confidence.
Lizzo
to
would
push
have
up
the
on Maga.
audacity to push up on Angel and say, "Oh, I don't want to mess with King Tox, bitch. I'm about the best you can get." Yo, Lizzo, if you're wondering if that was a shot at you, yes, it was.
Call me.
Call me.
You know what the funniest thing?
We ain't gonna do nothing though, cause I don't like Swati chicks. If nobody knows what Swati means, that means big and sour.
What's that other chick too? What's her name too? She just got out of another relationship with
Megan?
Stallion.
I ain't gonna front. Megan's bad. Megan's bad. Like far, but she's a bird. Like she's not. She's
All
a
of
passive.
them, all of
She's
them.
bad though. I ain't gonna front. Megan is
What,
bad.
with their fake body.
No, I mean physical. No, she's bad. Just off.
What's the issue though?
She's passed around, bro. She's not. You know what I'm saying? She's nobody. Like yo, you're not special. You're just bad.
Listen,
you're just another. You just another. You know what I'm saying?
These chicks go around modifying their
Like,
body,
yeah,
body
basically
and,
like-
and thinking that
Yeah.
they're all of that.
Basically, after I
You just modify yourself to look decent.
yeah,
at the end
make
of the
basically
day.
after you
Like,
bust a nut, go away, please. Like I don't. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, folks.
Now Lotto's bad. Lotto. You know, I bust a nut, then I gotta bust another nut, then another nut, then another nut. Then I gotta tell Doja Cat to come in. Then we're gonna bust a couple more nuts. You know what I'm saying? Then Zendaya,
You know what he's talking about?
Zendaya can make an appearance. You know,
know-
that's a different story.
You know the nuts in the shell, right? The cracking nuts where you have to use it. That's the nuts he talking
Hey,
about.
if they
He busted-
cracking nuts, that's fine by me, bro.
That's the nuts he
I will be
crack.
this skinny by the time they get out that room. I'll be as skinny as MAGA.
Is that
Somebody gonna think something wrong with
He
you.
be in there so working so hard, cracking these nuts all
Huh? Exactly. No, those women that there's just some women that are exceptionally fine, and Lotto's definitely one of them.
Well, I don't know who that is.
Doja
but I
Cat.
said that-
If I'm gonna send you a picture, you're gonna be like, "God, what? Send me a picture." Yeah, you
but
gotta send me a picture.
The thing is, just like a male, you have pretty women out there, beautiful, gorgeous women who are also intellectual, intelligent,
Yeah.
and have the beauty. You know that package what we talk about on our show.
That's very rare, though.
Where
That's another exception.
where it's rare. Yeah, it is rare. Where you
Yeah.
have beauty and intelligence at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
You have some of those females out there too that also look that guys. It's not. It's like even a little bit below the average guy they choose with, and these guys don't have money or anything.
Nah, they
I
don't.
mean, and they choose. So it
But
just.
see, but even when it comes to
just-
that,
Say what? Say what?
that's a dynamic shift in power.
I don't think it's.
You
It's
understand what
just
I'm
based
saying?
on
Break
what
it down though slightly though.
Like
So
basically,
we
like
were
somebody,
saying that,
like a
like-
beautiful, gorgeous woman,
beautiful, intelligent, a
and then
beautiful,
she'll be with
intelligent,
like a
gorgeous
below
woman.
average, like an average dude.
Average dude like talks himself.
Well, that's a yeah. I'm far from average. I look average. I'm far from average.
Yo, did he just try to shade you, Doc?
No, I'm far from average. I mean, this is how. No, don't get me wrong. This is how I trap. This is how I trap beautiful women because they think like, oh, he's gonna be so grateful that he got himself
That's
a
how you
beautiful
trap
girl
them.
on his arm.
Uh-huh.
They don't realize I ain't shit neither.
You hear that? You hear that, folks? That's why Miss
All right.
Tax. That's why Miss Tax.
All right,
is
I
behind.
will cheat on you with your ugly cousin just to humble you. King Tox, baby. Man, I have that,
You sure you wanna?
I even
You don't
know.
think you want to divulge that out there like that?
bro.
And the funniest thing, he would get.
It
phone
attracts
calls.
more women.
He would get phone calls based on that bullshit.
It
what
attracts
he just
more
said,
women. It's like, who the fuck you think he is? I'll show him. Okay, yeah, come on. I can't believe he did me like that.
You remind me about a story about the guy who was too flawless, so the girl couldn't keep him. He's too flawless for her.
Exactly, that's me. I'm too
I think I was
flawless.
talking about that early on.
I'm too flawless.
yeah.
Look, my pickup line. When I meet women, my pickup line is, you know I ain't shit, right? You know what they say to
What
me?
they say?
Boy, whatever. Take my number.
I'll
I
make-
said, now I'm warning you.
I'll make you into something.
I ain't shit. Boy, bye. You gonna call me, right? We do our thing. 6 months later, we get into an argument. Oh, you ain't shit, bitch. I told you that when you met me. It's not my fault they don't listen.
Oh, for heaven's sake, you can't. Folks, we're just vibing out tonight.
It's King Tox.
We may throw a little politics still in there. but
Watch, we're
just-
gonna get so
we
many
just
female followers. Yes, follow me, ladies. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, listen, if you
I'm
want
outside all
ladies,
summer.
if you want trouble, yeah, you're right. You go follow him.
Yo, all my dark skin. I know. I just want my dark skin yardie with my dark skin Jamaican women. You know, my dark.
No, leave Jamaican
My
yardie.
dark skin Jamaican
leave
mommies.
the Jamaican. Go-
Okay, with the painted white toenails and the rose tattoo on your foot.
Why is
Call
that?
me.
Why is that?
Yeah, that tattoo on their foot.
On their foot.
That's
Beautiful.
What-
I love it.
Where
I
you
love
see
it.
that?
That means,
Actually,
yo,
that's
do you have
true,
any
too.
idea how painful it is to get a tattoo on your foot?
What part of
And
the
they got
ankle?
that. That means
On the
she
ankle,
likes.
on the
That means
ankle.
she likes pain and pleasure, and that's my nickname, baby. Pain and pleasure.
You're on the wrong show, you know that.
What do you mean?
You're wrong.
This is all politics. Matter of fact, that's what I was going to talk about, right? So remember I was talking about last week how Mamdani was going to cancel the banquet at Gracie Mansion, right? So now he's backpedaling because of all the blowback because like I told you, Puerto Ricans have, people don't understand, Puerto Ricans have a lot of influence in New York City.
Heavy.
Now, heavy influence. A lot of people sleep on you say you forget because you think that we're white because we're able to blend in with white people. No, we're Puerto Rican. We're very much Puerto Rican. I know because I'm one of those people that constantly get mistaken for a white person. I'm not white. Far from it. So what happens is that, you know, all this blowback, now all of a sudden now he's gonna want to have the dinner at Gracie
he brought
Mansion.
it back to me.
Yeah,
Because
he brought
maybe-
it back because he folded under pressure. So then some people are happy, feeling like it's a victory. No, that's not a victory. That's that man pandering to you. So that shows even more how full of crap he is. How much of a con man he is and how much of a mistake you guys made voting for this man. You guys are trying to
Manipulated.
you guys are trying to run this campaign like, oh, he's a good guy. No, he's not. He's not for the people. Why? Because he quoted Jadakiss. He quoted Jadakiss one time. I'm outside. So now all of a sudden people are going crazy. Get out of here, please.
I was at my church.
That man's a Trojan horse.
was-
You fall for that nonsense if you want.
I was at my church a couple months
Linked
ago.
up with Jadakiss?
When you bring me to your church, I want to go to church.
For you to come up, corrupt the woman in there? Hell no.
Come on, man.
Yo, you
Hell
You go
might,
to
yo,
church.
yo,
What
yo, you
street
might
is on?
fight. Yo, you might fight. You might fight some flames.
What street is on?
All you would see.
What time service start?
All you would see.
Justin, would you go for
after
real?
he come and go.
I love going to church.
After he come and go, it's all men.
Do you ever
women
know how
shouting
much
up.
women I meet in church? I meet a lot of women in church. That's where the freaks are at. They go right after the club.
No,
Bro, they'll still be in their club clothes,
Tell you,
falling asleep during the
let me tell you
sermon.
something. As laugh as you over there laughing, that's
Bro,
serious.
that's where all the chicks are at. They in the church.
I'm gonna put this.
I'm not talking
I
about the
wouldn't
good
say-
ones neither. I'm
I
talking about
wouldn't
the
say
bad ones.
All of them, but
I'm
you
talking
know,
about the
it's a
naughty.
mixture. It's a mixture.
I'm talking about the bad and naughty
Some of the
ones.
chicks in the church is worse than the one who don't even know about God.
Where she at though? Where she at?
Dude.
What?
I-
Where they at?
Anyway, folks.
That's not the purpose, you know.
What?
That's not the purpose.
You know, Adrian, why do you have to
What
be such
purpose?
Prime Minister? Why do you have to be such a party pooper? You know, you make me sick.
Maga, you.
What? What are you talking about? This is not the purpose. What for him?
The church is supposed to go and worship the Most High.
The church.
Exactly.
Yes, for the
Give thanks
praise.
and
God
Exactly.
and
I'll be
worship
high as
and
shit.
give it. That's
I-
what
Bro,
you were
You
created
want to go
to do.
find
Bro.
chicks, Maga?
Yo,
What
what
you
you talking
falling
about?
for?
The
You
Most
know
High?
he's corrupted already.
the Most High, bro. I'll be high as shit when I step in the church. You goddamn right they're supposed to worship me.
You know what? We're about to blaspheme. We're gonna shift from that subject.
All right, yeah, that was stricken for the record. That was kind of blasphemous. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was a guy. I couldn't help myself. He was saying I couldn't.
Yo, that was
You ain't see the look Michael gave Michael what is Michael?
that was witty though. That was pretty. That was
I had to stricken that from the record. I'm
But-
sorry.
You know Kandadi.
Jami, sorry.
You know Kandadi at the end of the day, and
Uh-huh.
I think one of the reason possibly may change it because other powerful people was getting on his case. Like,
Of course.
you're breaking this
pressing-
tradition
you're pressing.
thing. All of a sudden, everybody. I mean, you have a lot of mayors, a lot of powerful mayors, a lot of mayors, legendary mayors passed through and had the same thing. Why all of a sudden
Do
you want to change?
Exactly. Do you have like what you don't understand is that this, but this
And he didn't have
but
no
this is what
structure
proves
why
to
he
you-
was changing.
But this is what proves to you that he's not a New Yorker. He should have never been mayor. Do you have because obviously you have no idea how important and how influential the Puerto Rican diaspora is in the 5 boroughs of New York. And they had to put you up against the wall and actually show you. exactly how important and how influential Puerto Ricans are
I guess
in the
he was
5
trying to
boroughs of
test
New
the
York.
water. Maybe he was trying to test the water to see how powerful he is.
No, and you're not that powerful.
But you have
you're
to
a joke.
realize. You have to realize that
You're a joke, and
Pushing those limits.
you're Epstein's illegitimate child, and your mother's on the Epstein list.
We're shaking that.
We
from the record.
we got proof of it.
We don't have no proof.
His mom is on the Epstein list.
Well, if you have proof for it, bring it to the forum.
Huh?
Other than that,
I got
we are
proof of
shaking
it. I just said it. My
What?
word is law.
Anyway, so that even make it worse. We are shaking that from the record.
Yeah,
It
you
has
can't
no
chicken
opinion.
that for the wreck.
He said, bring it to the forefront, man.
But that shows you right there. No, but that's what I wanted to speak on that. And also about, come on. Look, I know we could blame Donald Trump for a lot of stuff. We can't blame him for the Knicks losing last night, all right? So get over it. If anybody blaming Donald Trump, bro, go get your TDS check.
Threw him off that
My
game,
mother,
man.
look, he was on the phone. When I was on the way over, I'm on the phone with my mother. My mother's blaming Donald Trump the Knicks lost. I'm like, really, Ma?
Yo, she provide context too.
So what the context? I want.
No, she provided the context saying that, the vendors lost a lot of money because Secret Service blocked off everything. Nobody
Well,
could make
in
no
that
money.
sense, in that
No,
context,
that makes sense.
It threw their energy off, man.
Yeah. It didn't throw their energy off.
He didn't do it. I mean, all they have to do is
Come on, man. The guy can't go watch a
It's
basketball
just
game.
gonna make them
Nah, it's
inconvenient.
nothing to do with politics. It's too
He can't
powerful.
watch. He can't. Come on, man. He just wanted to go
No.
watch a basketball game.
Too powerful.
The problem is that they believe, they swear up to this day, which they swear because of these
He's the
attempted
first
assassination.
sitting president to
So-
watch an NBA game.
Yeah.
So they kind of taking precaution of what's
Exactly.
going
Obama
on.
never did that.
Which I mean, to be honest with you, folks, I'm sharing my opinion. I don't know. I think these assassination, I think it's fishy. It's
Yeah. No, I thought the same thing. Remember the
it's
last one? They
fishy.
just.
I don't understand it. No, I'm not.
And
ruling
that
it-
phone call. The
I'm
phone
not-
call supposedly made to Netanyahu. I don't believe that neither.
I'm not ruling it out that it could be facts. It just something is just off to it, because I mean you have presidents out there that almost was probably maybe a one notch below Trump when it comes in the idiocy, is nonsense, is arrogance, the whole shebang, and they never making so much attempt. Matter of fact, they never even make an attempt to kill him. I mean, Kennedy, when they assassinated him, this guy was doing good.
Which was done by Israel.
We're striking that from the record. Because
It was
we
done
don't-
by Israel.
We don't have no facts for that.
Everybody
We
knows
can't
Israel
say-
killed Kennedy.
Whatever is speculation, wherever he's getting his
Israel killed Kennedy
they're coming for him.
because he was going to investigate the Dimona reactor, and he wanted them he wanted AIPAC to register with FARA. Israel did it. I told you I'm not scared of you.
Conspiracy.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's what I'm going
We
to talk
don't
about.
push any conspiracy.
That's not a
theory over
conspiracy
here.
theory. It's facts.
Well,
That's
your
what I'm going to
facts-
tell you about.
your
Facts. All right? It's the law of just.
Your
Look,
facts.
that's what I want to talk about. In Albania, shouts out to my sheep. Sheep, not Tamir, Ditamir. Right? My Albanians. That's saying good night, good day to an Albanian. My Albanians. See, these are true warriors, right? Jared Kushner and Ivanka Trump tried purchasing an island off the coast of Albania. These are protected wetlands. The prime minister of Albania tried to make a backdoor deal, knowing that you can't sell that island because those are protected wetlands. You know what the Albanians did?
What they did.
300,000 went and protested against that. They burned down the prime minister's house. And behind that, guess what happened? That $1.4 billion deal that was going to go through, those assets got frozen. Now they're not buying nothing. America needs to be more like Albania. My sheep. Good job. Read about that. Albanians are nobody to play with. This is why I always respected them.
Again, we're not pushing any violence, and we're not suggesting.
It wasn't
any-
violence. That
it
was
violence.
that
Burning
wasn't-
down a house, you don't know if people can get killed in there. What are you talking about?
What
it
you
wasn't
mean?
violence.
That's the point.
You see what I'm
You
saying?
don't sell our protected
what I'm
wetlands.
saying. Anyway,
Over
that's what
here,
I'm
you
saying.
sell my
We
protected
should-
wetlands,
we
we
should-
burn down your
okay.
house. That's all there is to it. Okay? Be like Albania. Albania is right.
What's the word you used just now
What?
to call him? What's the word you referred
My
to?
sheep is. Sheep. Ditamir.
Folks, when you see, well, other than him going on vacation, but anytime you see that seat empty,
I'm actually going to be on vacation next week.
when you see that seat empty,
That's why.
yeah.
What are you talking about, bro? They're never going to come and get me. Come and get me. You'll never find me. Look, you can come find me at my restaurant right there in the Rita White Plains Road. Man, I have that. I'll be in the back hosting hosting an illegal poker game.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't name us as
Huh? Bro, they already, bro,
don't give
it's
me
all
any
right. Look,
idea.
you two
Maka, don't
already,
give me any
you
idea,
two
please.
already, you two already on the government watch list anyway. You're welcome.
Maka, don't give him any idea.
You two already on the government watch list anyway. You're welcome, by the way.
Oh, how we on the government watch list?
Huh? I'm saying because they found out that you guys are really freedom fighters, just like yours truly.
Yeah.
And I told them, I said, you know what? I said, you want to take me down? You better take my whole crew down with me. I will go down fighting. We're not scared of none of y'all.
I ain't going down with your ass.
Huh? It's too late, bro. It's too late.
Maka,
You're already in.
Maka, we got it right with Tox.
Yo,
We got it right with Tox.
it's too late. You're already,
Right
bro.
with who?
You're already in too deep. You're already in too deep.
Ride with who? You must be.
You're already in too deep.
You can ride with him.
You're already in too deep. Look, I got secrets on the both of you. All right, you're riding with me regardless.
You can ride with him either 6 feet down
Huh?
or in a 2x2 cell
Okay.
for the rest of his life.
Look, I got secrets on the both of you. You're riding with me regardless. All right, it's blackmail and extortion.
What you got? What you got on us?
Huh?
What you got on us?
I don't know, but I'll make it up, and my lies are very convincing. I tell lies that sound true.
You can't make this up even if you try, bro. Folks, listen. It's real, right? Anyway, so
Yes, death to Israel.
Call FDA on him, tell he's selling illegal.
Look,
juice.
you heard what he said. He
Yo,
said,
Tox.
you heard what he said, right? He
Tox.
said Israel. I said
Tox.
death to Israel.
Tox. Let
I did not say Israel. I said it is real.
Death to Israel.
Maga.
We're stricken that from the record.
Huh?
Everything.
All Zionists must burn.
What you saying?
Listen, FDA know he's selling illegal juice.
Huh? FDA illegal
They're
juice.
gonna tap his juice. They're gonna
Exactly, illegal juice.
Wait, they're gonna wait until I go and buy it.
Illegal
Then
juice.
spew something.
Israel must die.
You see, he's gonna be on the show and he's like, yeah, and that.
Exactly.
Yo, Maga.
Death to the IDF.
Anyway, we're stricken all of that from the record. We're not supporting. Mr. Kandari, listen, you need to. Well, then again, forget it. I mean,
Kandadi, you need to
Folks.
run and hide, bro.
folks, at the end of the day,
Kandadi, your mom's
at
on
the
the
end of the
Epstein
day,
list.
which what Mike always say is night. Listen, you are not going to get out of this easy. This man is going to. I mean, he brainwash you. He con you for the vote. Now you're in.
Exactly.
Now you don't like the situation. You don't like how he's running the city. Yada 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 yada. Yeah, good for you. Just like how when you put Trump in office, Trump tell you who is. Then everyone, even close friends, best friends of mine and stuff like that, they're like, "Oh, you need a businessman." No, you don't need. Matter of fact, if you need a businessman, not that corrupted businessman. Yes, if that's where if you want to put it that way, the fact that Trump tell you who he is, he show you character who he's using, you put him in business, put him in power, thinking that you're gonna benefit from it. What's going on right now?
Because he's Israel's
What's
puppet. The
going
only
on
problem
right
I have
now?
with
You
Trump
still
is
making
that
the money yet?
only problem I have with him is that you're Israel's puppet, Donnie, and you should be ashamed of yourself.
No, but on the other side
Because
of it,
those people are
on
vermin.
the other side,
Those
as
people
much
are
as
vermin.
as much as
They're the
sit
scum of
here,
the earth.
as much as I sit here and talk about Trump and how I don't like him and stuff like that, and I talk, but
I like
at the
Trump.
same time, the guy do good things. I will stand up for him. I will, which he has done. He and Elon, I don't like that Elon too as well. But
I don't trust Elon.
they
Bro. I don't
they
really
had
trust
done
Elon like that.
Before they fall apart, before this lovey-dovey relationship fall apart, they were doing good job. They were cleaning up this country when it comes to money wasting, and they still doing this.
Yeah.
crap. At the end of the day, I mean, but
It just ended up being crap.
at the same time, the Republicans, they are part of this corruption.
Yeah, they're too. They're
I mean,
not.
everyone
They're
of
not
them.
innocent neither.
Regardless
saying?
of the
It's
Republicans,
it's two different feathers on the same bird.
birds of a flock. What they call it? Birds of a feather.
Yeah, birds
flock
of a feather flock together.
You know,
Oh,
I think-
Kandadi, that's why your mom's got 3 fingers and she danced like this. Ah. I had to let that out.
This guy got no chill.
How you know his mom danced like that?
Yo, his mom's got 1 leg and they call her Eileen.
Ouch.
Folks, is that right? I mean, is that a fact?
Yo, you didn't get it, Maga?
No.
Maga,
So it's a joke.
Maga,
Anyway, we're sticking that from the
Maga,
record.
Maga,
No.
Eileen, because
Yo, something's wrong with you, man.
I'm gonna run for mayor next campaign.
And the funniest
And
thing
all I'm
that
gonna do is talk about my opponent's mother.
Yo, I'm a little bothered because that's a real name.
that went over my head for a second. That one lost me. But folks, again, you need to stop operate on emotions. You
Yeah.
need to stop, and that goes for
Big
your
time.
men too, because you have some men out there that plays this emotional.
Yeah,
game.
y'all are some soy boys, man. Y'all are men. Start act like it.
You know, at the end of the day, instead of thinking on practicality and logics, I don't know what you guys thinking, but the sad part is all of our black behinds and our white behinds and our pink behinds are going through this nonsense right now from the state level and from the federal level. I mean, things are tough, bro.
Exactly.
It's tough out there. I hear the rich right now complaining. That's sad.
Yeah. No, it's everybody's feeling it. It's not just
The rich is complaining.
yeah, everybody's feeling it because they know what it is. Like we're getting G'd, we're getting robbed. No, but you know what's gonna happen?
Cost of living.
A massive, let me tell you something. What's going to happen behind this is that a massive national civil unrest is going to happen. You're pissing off people that have money now. You're pissing off a lot of private citizens that have money. Okay? They're going to put their money to work, and basically, our government is going to get overthrown, whether they like it or not. And I'm all for it.
Overthrown in what context?
I mean, as far as like a new regime coming up, as far as a new party, because obviously we cannot trust the Democrat Party, we cannot trust the Republican Party, we cannot trust the Libertarian Party, we cannot trust the Green Party, we cannot trust the Independent Party. You people have forgot what it is to be a public servant. You understand? All you're serving is yourself.
King Tots.
Okay, you were compromised and you were bought and paid for.
Oh, Tots, what do you think about the proposal to revoke citizenship?
What do you mean the proposal to revolt citizenship? As far as what?
Oh,
What are
they're doing
what
it
are the
now.
stipulations? Yeah, but what are the stipulations? What are they saying? What are they saying are the reasons that they're revolting people's
One of the
citizenship?
things
People
what
lined
they
up
started,
saying citizenship in the past.
they're revoking citizenship. I mean, based on what I've seen. and
But why
I
are they
was-
revoking citizenship if you created a crime? I need to know what are
crime.
the stipulations.
That's one of them. Now, I don't know the nitty gritty of it, but
I mean,
part
well,
of
if you
it-
commit a crime, then if you don't belong here, then you get kicked out the country.
there's I don't know what extent, but I think there's something that's put in place or
Mm-hmm.
it's coming. I'm not sure if it's formed yet. So one of the things where they are revoking. I think so far they're doing it to 17 people.
All right. So what are the stipulations behind
So
it?
Behind it, they are.
What are the
according to
reasons
them,
basically that they're
They are
revolting?
people that committed
Revoking,
crime.
I should say.
Some
Yeah.
people lied to get their citizenship. They lied on the application.
All right. So that's a fair reason
I
to
mean,
get your
that's-
citizenship
if that's
revoked.
The case, that's fair, but they also, I think, one of them also part of it where they do crime because it was on Yahoo News, I think feed today or it was yesterday. 17 people got canned so far.
Yeah,
Denaturalized
I don't see anything wrong with that
But the question is, they
because this
denaturalize
isn't your
them.
country. So if this is your country, wipe your feet before you step in my country.
So when they denaturalize them, are they?
Because trust
still
me, I'm not acting an ass when I go to somebody else's country.
Are they remaining in the country still once they denaturalize them?
Well, once they
get
denationalize them,
deported.
they probably put them in holding down in Sarasota,
You
then
lose-
send them back to their country.
You lose your right to live and work
But
in
you're
the
still
country.
gonna have a green
No,
card.
but when you get
No.
denationalized, when you get
Remember,
denationalized,
that's the
that means
Denaturalized.
when you get denaturalized, that means they basically they kick you out.
No, but they're taking away your citizenship, so you
Yeah.
still have the right to can stay here, which is a green card, a legal alien.
No, once they they kick you out.
I've seen it.
Yeah,
I'm
they
thinking
kick you
that
out.
may be
They don't keep you here. Now,
downgrading
you
your,
might stay in the States, but you're going to stay at one of those containment camps like the one they got in Sarasota. There's a big one in Sarasota. That's where Slick Rick's at. Remember when Slick Rick got deported a few years ago, about 20 years ago? Slick Rick was in...
You've been here since you was a baby.
No, he's been here since he was 11. And then what it is, I guess whatever...
Savage went through the same thing.
Yeah, he was like 11. Yeah, it was like, yeah, exactly. 21 Savage went through the same thing. So what happened when... Slick Rick is back now. But I remember after he came out that prison sentence, they sent him back. But before they sent him back... They held him in Sarasota in the containment camp in Sarasota for about a year, and then they sent him back. And then I think he paid a bunch of money and then got back over here. So he wasn't really because he's not. He moved here when he was 11 years old, so he's from the Bronx. Really, he's not. He doesn't really know anything about the UK, the United Kingdom. He's Jamaican, but he's a Jamaican from the United Kingdom. But he doesn't know anything about the United Kingdom. So obviously, he had it. But see, with Slick Rick, that's an exception because he had a few dollars to spend. There's a lot of guys that don't got the money to spend.
Slick Rick the ruler?
Slick Rick the ruler. He owns a building somewhere in the South Bronx. I'll say he's like a landlord or something like that. He owns a couple of buildings, I think now.
Right. If you don't have money, though.
Yeah, but if you don't have money, you asked out.
Their mercy.
Yeah, you're at their mercy.
So I'm wondering what they're gonna do with also Nicki Minaj, because that's what she was kind of petitioned to get that fake gold card passport.
Oh, the one.
gold
Yeah, but see,
card.
with Nikki, remember, Nikki moved here when I think she was 11, but she's a naturalized
No,
citizen.
not her. Her
She's not a
boyfriend.
citizen yet. She has
Is he
Or
from
a
here?
man.
I mean, they
No.
should have deported. He's a sexual offender. They should have been deported
Who
him.
that?
Her husband. He's a registered sex offender.
Petty?
They should have been deported
Isn't
him.
he American?
I don't think so.
No, her husband. I don't
Her
know his
From
name.
Jamaica, Queens,
She's
right?
not American either.
Kenneth Petty.
No, she's not American. She's Trini.
Kenneth Petty is his name.
Whatever his name is. He is a registered sex offender. If he's not from here, they should have kicked him out.
According to the news, too.
I think, to
or
be
the-
honest, that's why she married him.
I
So
think
then,
that's one of the things why she was going and kissing up to Trump like that.
yeah,
she
because
thought
she's trying to get her husband
that
parted.
American.
But see, which is weird too, because I don't
Card.
understand why. Because it's not only her husband that's a pedophile. You know, her brother's a pedophile too.
I don't know.
Yeah, her brother's a registered sex offender. So there's something weird with Nikki's family. I don't know exactly. You know, there's some weirdness there.
Well, I don't know. We don't know the facts for that. I mean.
I don't know the
it-
facts, but I'm just judging you, and that's just what I do.
Really? Anyway, we're stricken that from the record then.
Huh?
Because I'm sitting
Who
here
had made
believing.
stuff like that?
What?
Who'd make up stuff like that?
What you mean?
I'd admit to it.
You
I don't need
just-
to listen to the facts. I'm just judging you. You know why I'm judging you? Because I'm from here. They
So
can't. They
you're
can't
just
send me
making
anywhere.
up shit just now.
They can't send me anywhere.
He flexing.
I'm flexing.
Anyway, so guess what, folks? We are stricken wiping that all away from the record because he's over here. I'm sitting here listening to this guy.
I know my
like,
social security
oh,
number
wow.
by heart. I don't have a tax ID number.
I know. Well, what
I'm
I
flexing
know
right now. I'm
what
flexing
what
right
I
now.
know that
You sound like an elitist. Yeah.
I know that I think Nikki
What?
was I think she was petitioning to for her husband because he was in some type of
I thought he was from here though. He's from Jamaica.
I don't know where he's from.
Queens.
I think he's
No, he's from. No, I know that, but I'm saying, is he from this country or? I know.
Was he born
Nikki's from Trinidad. I know that much. She's Trinidadian.
Well, we're not talking about her. We know she was
Yeah.
born, but I'm talking about her husband because I think that movement what she made where she almost have the entire rap industry don't like her anymore because of that move she made.
And
up
I
to
don't
right
think,
now-
and that's not right, because that's not, that's her opinion. You can't, you're gonna hate her because that's her personal political opinion. That just shows you how weak-minded people are.
I mean, yeah, she have right to be honest. She have right to do what she want to do,
Yeah.
move where she want to go, or whatever the case may be. Like
I'm
the
like,
funny-
I've never been a Nicki fan, but
the
I'm not
funniest
gonna
thing
hold
is
that
that
against her.
put it this way: as much as I don't like Trump, but if Trump brings certain things to the table where I know it would benefit society, benefit myself, and so forth, I'm gonna stand with him.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about that. Yes, I may
Yeah.
not like the dude, but I'm gonna stand him because
Yeah.
he's bringing something to the table, to the community that the community, the table would benefit from it.
Exactly.
So yeah, I would stand with him. Other than that, if he's not doing something like that, so I can see if whatever concept she had in her mind of going and siding with Trump, maybe these other rappers they have an idea why she was doing it specifically. And maybe it was a slap in the back of towards culture.
Supporting Trump?
Yeah, I don't know if that's the case, but
No, I don't think that's the case. I think that was, her own personal opinion. That's how she feels, obviously. Remember.
But it's a high risk.
Remember,
I
she's
mean-
a businesswoman. She's someone that has a lot of money, a lot of properties, things like that. So maybe to her, being a Trump supporter is more beneficial for her than being anything else. So maybe
not-
she just
it-
agrees. Maybe she just agrees with his policies.
But look, you live in an industry. You're casting stone on an industry that helps build you up.
Okay.
These guys here, though, I mean, if they, according to what a lot of people were saying, that you go in there, you're trying to sit with the big dogs, and they even paying you no mind.
Yeah.
You can't sit with the big dogs. They're not going to welcome you in that club. You will, I wouldn't say never, but it's an elite club where certain people, no matter what, even if you have money, you still can't join it.
But I don't think she's trying to be part of that club.
Well, she's doing something.
Nah,
I don't
she's
know
not.
what.
I think what it is,
she's trying to do.
she just supports Trump. I don't think it's, remember,
I mean, other people.
she's self-made. She made her own money. It's not like she's broke.
Which is entirely within her right. That's
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
prerogative.
I don't think it's anything. I don't think she's trying to be part of anybody's club. I think that's how she feels.
Well, that's what society put it up. But as I said, I'm not.
Yeah, but you got to remember,
It's the
90%.
same thing when Snoop
You gotta
Dogg
remember-
supported Trump.
You got to remember,
right.
society.
Well, he get a
No,
backlash.
just what you said. Society put it, but you got to remember, 90% of society are brainless anyway. So nobody should even pay attention to what society says.
But he got a backlash. He got Snoop Dogg got backlash for that.
A lot.
A
And
lot.
Snoop shouldn't have got back. That's what I'm saying. Like, What's killing me is that these celebrities are getting backlash for their opinions, and I don't know why, because they're celebrities. You shouldn't be listening to their opinions. They're here to entertain us. They're entertainers, so they entertain you.
But remember,
why are you listening to their political?
In context, you have to look that also society also put them on a pedestal leaderships, right? So once you become a public figure, in sense of recognized, worldwide.
No, I understand that, but they're entertainers. You understand?
Yes, they are entertainers, but there are certain structures they still have to set. There are certain standards they still going to set. And then you're going to have young adults, teenagers, kids who just barely passed 5, 6, looking to these guys as a guide as well. Yeah. So not only you have a responsibility, because now you're in the public eye and you have everyone is watching you, from the dog, the cat, the 5-year-old, the toddler, the young teenager, the young adult and stuff like that, watching you. So you have to gear yourself in a structure that whatever energy I push out, I push it out, that because especially if you want to help change society, the energy you push out, the decisions what you make, you have to make sure that those decisions would receive from the other group of people, reciprocated right, that they're going to make good decisions as well. I mean, you look like, for instance,
I think they put too much emphasis on celebrity influence, and there really shouldn't be that much emphasis.
Like
I don't take what celebrities say seriously, because they're celebrities. They're here to entertain me. They're not here to educate me.
When we look on our culture, Jamaican culture, we have certain singers. I'm not going to get specifically, but you guys, if you listen to reggae or dancehall music, you will pick out what I'm talking about.
Oh, it's different with reggae. With Jamaica, see, because I listen to a lot of reggae, more so dancehall, not culture. Different. They're more politically inclined. Like, their music is based
reggae
off of being politically inclined.
Is 2 different things. So I'm being more specific.
You're talking more culture.
I'm being more specific. When the dancehall music, they push, and just like certain raps do, they push a lot of violence.
Degeneracy.
They teach. There's a few rap
I love dancehall
artists here. Reggae artists, dancehall artists. They push that negative.
Labas.
Everything. He
doesn't want to call a name, you know. He doesn't want to call any names.
What? Right? I'm not calling names.
But be very general about this.
But he knows.
No, I see what he's meaning. That one side pushes degeneracy and the other side pushes.
Right.
I mean, to me, I like dancehall. I prefer dancehall over culture. Culture doesn't necessarily push degeneracy. Dancehall does.
There's the artists. There's artists, I would say. And he just kind of called one, but he exposed one at the same time. Yeah. All I hear is just negativity. It's always gun. It's always somebody getting killed. Darkness. It's just darkness in that music. And then the responsibility, and for folks, I'm putting this in context, and I'm putting this on, and not bashing it. But as I said, at the same time, music is a tool where we use to mold society. Yeah. We mold young minds and stuff like that. Now, if I'm sitting there and I'm listening, taking all these these garbage, and
they're gonna act on it. They're gonna act on it.
You watch these music videos, and Law Boss is not only person. I mean, there's a few of them out there that does that, and it's saddened for me, because at the same time it's like one of the things.
Thanks to your boy Ninja. Murder them.
One of the conflict I have is with these guys too is that they come out and they would push these negativity, and then 2 weeks from now you see them come on. Oh, God is my savior. Remember God. I'm like, how is that working? You're telling people go murder and kill at the same time, and then 2 weeks to come you're like, respect God, remember God, don't push no violence. How is that? And then 2 weeks after that you're like, kill the boys, them, murder them, no.
That shit be jamming on kill the boy, then murder them. May I murderer. I love that shit.
You can't make this shit up.
I big tune, but like Justin said, it's entertainment. Don't use it for guidance.
Exactly.
Yeah, it may be entertainment, but at the same time, remember, you cannot control who listens to your music. You know the funniest thing, the sad part, that
I'll never use my fork and knife to fight for dumpling.
Music was one of the core ideal in heaven. That is what actually governs.
Wait, music was one of
the core ideal.
Of course, yeah,
definitely.
I agree.
This 100%. Is why Lucifer, which is the devil now, he was the leader of music.
Of music, yes, he was. And that's why,
he brought right. this concept.
Because that's a frequency, it's a vibration.
Here, and this is why if I need to teach you or influence a certain group of people or a certain society, I just go become a musician. Because it's easy for me to spread my propaganda. It's easy for me to brainwash you. It's easy, other than churches and all these other stuff. This is I think this is more higher than the church.
Yeah. But remember, but like I said, it's on the people. Look, if you look at, like, if you was to look at my music selection that I listen to, you're going to be like, I don't act on the stuff that I listen to. I mean, obviously, look, let's put it this way. Like, I'm toxic and things like that as far as relationships with women and stuff like that. But the kind of music I listen to, I love R&B. I love those love songs and everything like that. I don't practice none of that. Treat a woman, oh, you better put that woman first. I'm never going to do that, but I love that song. You understand what I'm saying? You see what happened to Jaheim, right? You see how he looks, right?
You another one too. You see the
You know what I'm saying?
Now you got a very valid point.
But look at Too Short. Fuck that bitch. Too Short look like he's 20 years old. Too Short is damn near 60.
It was his birthday that day.
Exactly. He looked damn near 60. That man looks good for his age. And what was his favorite shit? What's my favorite word? Biatch.
My bad.
And then Jaheim told me, you better put that woman first. He driving Ubers in Atlanta right now.
Unbelievable. Anyway, folks, it was real.
I should have laughed.
It was a blessing. Tonight we're a vibe out night.
Dragging me.
Yes, we were vibing. We spoke a little bit of politics, but you
more
know,
life, more blessing, more life.
you
We
know,
have a little mixture of everything, but we were tonight was a relaxed
yeah.
night.
Tonight was a vibe.
It was a toxic night.
This is a vibe.
Yes.
The vibe toxic night.
Yes, very toxic night. You know what I'm saying?
We were correlating with toxicity.
With they are.
Ladies, if you're looking for love around here, man, I have that.
Nah.
At least he's speaking profound.
Man, I have
truth.
that.
He's speaking profound truth.
Man, I have that now.
You don't have none of that.
Ladies, if you want to come over, do something strange for a little bit of change, make you howl like a retard, like y'all, man, I have that. Man, I have a lot of that. Make them say, da, 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 da.
Yo, don't drag me into that.
Look, we left Maga speechless.
Folks, until next time.
It
Same
ain't my
place,
fault.
same time.
Did I do that?
I'm not even asking for no final thought that we out.
Danger.
Danger. I'm on a romantic call.
Anyway, folks, it's a pleasure. It's about that time. And, as usual, we still, as what I just said, it was just a joke anyway. But as usual, we'll start off with, what's your final thought?
Closing remarks.
Yeah.
I believe, like always say, protect your peace. Make sure, you get a peace of mind. Your mind is either gonna be your prison or your passport. Make sure you stay focused and control that. That's within your power. Stay blessed.
Profound. Toxic.
It's very good. I like that. You make me sick, but I like that.
You saw him over there.
I like that. My final thought, Nixon 5.
Yeah.
I would say, to extrapolate what Maga said earlier, stop letting your feelings control your movements, okay? You let your movements control your feelings. Okay? Once again, men rule the world, not women. We just allow them to run their mouth.
You just gotta go and mess up shit, right?
What do you mean?
Yeah, supposed
Okay? Make sure y'all stop by my
to
restaurant.
spin the block.
Make sure y'all stop by my restaurant, and I have that.
Nah.
You're not
I'm
gonna
op-
show them flyer. Matter of fact,
Okay.
I'm gonna put a flyer up.
I'm
next
also
time.
opening up another business, Joe Grind's Marriage Counseling Services, for people that are having, marital problems in the house. Come see your boy Joe Grind. I'll fix your wife for you. Send her back to her with a smile instead of an attitude.
Until next time, same place. No, we out.
Peace.